I go into Western theology right now and I talk about the defunct of Western theology, you'll be shocked. Because a lot of the Bible schools scattered around the world is Americanized theology.
Because they brought about the proliferation of the religion. So
no, they didn't bring about the proliferation of religion. It was technology and book prints and the evangelization which came as a result from the West in their being able to come down here to take our resources. Let's call a spade a spade.
Okay.
And so that culture carried on. And you see, the American dream now became what every church wanted to look like. So even till date, a lot of our churches, our preachers, our pastors, they want to dress like American preachers. When you see currently, you see the men of God, they've gone from wearing the suits because another generation of American preachers have come who are wearing what? Sneakers and how do we call it? Shirts and they want the lights, boom, boom, boom. And it's like when you are doing that, you are the one,
the action church.
The niche church alive. It's all America. It's nothing. It's just trying to look like America.
The American dream is not just church. It's
everything. It affects music. It affects every industry. And that is what we have carried down. And so if you are not preaching that westernized, Americanized theology, you see, theology from Europe passed on to America. And we think that all the revivals, in quotes, has been American revivals. All the awakenings have been American awakenings. So look at the people we look up to. Look at the books we read. Look at the theology we have built. It's all Americanized theology. And hear me, if you have been there, you listen to the men of God, not just on tape. When you begin to talk and you begin to share at a certain frequency and light, they are clueless. I mean, clueless. What did they bring? Motivational preaching. What did they bring? Faith. What more has American theology brought us? After these two things, what more?
About you.
No. I'm asking you a question. Why do you want me to slow down? I'm asking you a question. What more? You tell me.
I want us to calculate the number of the the tables you want to shake
today.
Oh, but Papa, it's interesting. I think that it calls for action. And that's one thing I always continue to thank God for your life for, because you're not silent on what it is that needs to be done.
Yes.
Because the reason why, so I was talking about the proliferation, the reason why what it is generally is known today is because that is what was
amplified. It was just what was proliferated.
But however, if those with the truth are silent, somebody probably had some truth, and because he was bashed,
drowned,
he kept quiet about it. See the criticisms in quotes you face.
Oh, that one.
Because of the
I
things
always
you
tell
about.
you that.
But you get what I'm saying, and it's
criticisms.
To just keep on.
Fifi, did you say criticism?
Yes, Daddy, I said that.
No. Criticisms won't change anything.
Because it's not easy, especially in this circle, to still.
Because I don't need anybody's acceptance.
God bless
I don't need it. I don't need your friendship. I don't need your pulpit. I don't need your invitation. I don't need it. You see, a lot of times, preachers, we come into the pressure of our peers. We want to be in every pulpit in town. When you have that as a need, then you are tempted, because if you want to go and preach in that church, then you must sound like them.
The church.
So that they can bring you over. But I don't want to sound like your church. I don't need that pulpit. Hey, preacher, I don't want to sound like you. I don't want to sound like you. What is there in your pulpit? Nothing. And when you close church, your people will tune into Cosmopolitan TV. They will listen. So I don't need to be there. I don't need that. We don't. We really, I have no need of acceptance. Now, do you know my sense of understanding?
Tell me about that.
I don't understand how somebody who is a bank manager at UBA wants to be accepted at Zenith Bank as a bank manager. It doesn't make sense. This is your work. Focus and do your work. How then do you want to, now when you wake up in the morning as a bank manager, instead of going to UBA, you want to pass through Zenith Bank
and see what is happening.
And see what's happening in Zenith Bank. Is that your workplace?
Or when you enter Zenith Bank, you want
all of them to salute you because you're a bank manager of UBA. No. Serve right, fix your customer service, do everything, your marketing. Your banking system would attract its own customers. Finish. Preach the word. Don't seek for acceptance with somebody. We don't need any man's acceptance. I really don't care if nobody invites me.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, where would I be invited? No, I'm not seeking your friendship. I don't need you as a friend. Fifi is a friend enough. All the guys around in the studio are friends enough. Why do I want you to be my friend? Like, back in the day, we went to school together, and then you are concerned that your mates in school have an impression about you. Some of them have become pastors, and what you are preaching, they don't understand, they don't agree with, and you have a problem with it. Really? Please, a senior in school does not mean a senior in life. And a junior in school does not mean a junior in life. Yes. Do you really care about what somebody is thinking because you were in school together, because you were in a neighborhood together, because, please, after school, I've not even seen you. No.
God have mercy.
Why do you bother? Don't worry. Keep it the way you're doing it. Keep firing it. And interestingly, there are other people in ministry that are also looking up to you, that are getting blessed. They're excited about what you're doing. They are actually taking the content of what you are sharing and sharing it to their congregations as well. It's just a matter of time.
But we have many of those testimonies.
Plenty.
Openly admitting.
Plenty.
I have been in error. I was wasting my time.
Yes.
I was wasting people's time.
Yes.
And this is the truth of the word of God that today I want to stand for. So, why focus on detractors?
Why? And the last time, let me just say something. The last time, and today I'm going to say this on air.
Yes, okay.
And I'm just saying it. Don't worry. The last time, a lady came on TikTok and was mentioning occult men of God.
I see.
The way I didn't laugh. I said, oh, okay. He said Bishop Dag is an occult.
Oh.
I said, oh, really?
I've not seen that.
Archbishop Duncan Williams, occult.
Occult.
Occult. The names he was mentioning, I said, oh, he didn't add me up.
For the first time in history, a list of occult men of God have been mentioned.
And he mentioned, he said, oh, Elvis Ajimai, occult. I said, oh, really?
All these people
occult. I said, oh, the occult list is getting...
The occult brand is growing.
When you sit somewhere and say somebody is an occult, somebody is also sitting somewhere and say you are an occult. My friend, just do you think that you sitting somewhere and saying that Archbishop Ajinasari is an occult, you'll be bothered
about what you're saying?
No. What haven't they said about the fathers and the patriarchs? What haven't they said? They are still doing their work, sharing the gospel,